good. Turning now to Ticketmaster, feeling the heat. US senators grilling the organisation over its Taylor Swift tour fiasco. Politicians using the singer's lyrics to vent their frustration.
Ticketmaster had the temerity to imply that the debacle involved in pre-ticket sales was Taylor Swift's fault. May I suggest respectfully that Ticketmaster ought to look in the mirror and say, I'm the problem. It's me.
As a ode to Taylor Swift, I will say we know all too well.
A lot of people seem to think that's somehow a solution. I think it's a nightmare dressed like a daydream.
A few million Taylor Swift fans would respond, this is why we can't have nice things.
I love it.
There is a lot of bad blood.
Ooh. Yes, sis.
Yes. And with Taylor expected to announce an Australian tour, will history repeat itself here? To give us some insight, we bring in former White House Director of Events, Laura Schwartz.
Such weighty matters.
Isn't it, though? It takes the Swifties to actually get Congress to act on something.
Scary.
It's kind of crazy when you think that it's Taylor Swift that's actually brought the Democrats and Republicans together.
The great uniter, Taylor Swift. I cannot tell you how much fun the staffers for those members of Congress had going through Taylor's lyrics and finding some really great comebacks that you just showed. I mean, it was kind of an entertaining hearing yesterday.
Listen, the committee has called Ticketmaster a monopoly that hinders competition and harms consumers. This is the significant part of this as well. Yeah. Is that considered a fair statement?
It is, Karl, because this really brought to light the fact that in 2010, Live Nation and Ticketmaster combined. The Justice Department signed off on it with certain expectations that there would still be competition in the market, because Ticketmaster is now a concert promoter, a venue owner, and in charge of ticket sales. And they've got between 70 and 80% of the market. So it really blocks all other competition, and it makes it difficult for the artists to make money on their concerts on average. And it also takes away the competitive pricing of tickets, as well as those fees that the fans see when they get tickets.
And this is the thing, isn't it, when there's a bit of a monopoly, people just become lazy, because the major problem faced in November was these online bots, which snatched up the tickets before customers. But everyone's sort of saying, well, you're a company that should be across this kind of stuff, at the very least.
Exactly. Well, and their algorithms should be ready for this. I mean, we've got, and it was made known yesterday, you've got schools, utility companies, corporations all throughout the country, the world that deals with bots every day. You know, as Ticketmaster, when you open those ticket sales for Taylor Swift and anyone else for that matter that you know is going to draw a big crowd, you know what you're facing. And you also know the secondary market for tickets. And so they really failed. They fell down flat on their face and was called out because it happened to be Taylor Swift.
Hey, Schwartzy, I know you can't reveal your exact location this morning, but I wonder, because it's Australia Day here in Australia, I know you love the country.
Yeah,
what is your favourite Aussie word?
My favorite Aussie, hands down, it's crikey. Because I can say it in front of my nieces and nephews and they don't know what I'm saying.
Crikey.
Crikey.
Beautiful stuff.
Definitely crikey.
Thanks, Schwartzy. Have a beaut day.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh, my God. Karl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Karl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
That never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?
Always happens.